Well, the health certification training, I think, began as an outgrowth of the book that Robert and Susie and I wrote together called Beliefs, Pathway to Health and Well-Being. Um, and we'd worked on that in the mid to late 1980s, and actually we got it published in 1990. When it came out, it was all about how you might approach health issues, or how do you work with health or well-being, and we covered things like how to work with allergies, or how to work with limiting beliefs and traumas. And after the book came out, we began to get a lot of calls from people saying, would you work with my mom? She's got cancer, or my brother has a heart condition.
Yeah.
Would you be willing to work with them? And of course, there's only three of us, and a lot of people were contacting us. So we began to refer to other people. So if somebody called and they go, my mom's got cancer. And I'd say, well, where do you live? And they'd say, Chicago. And I'd say, okay. I know a master practitioner in Chicago that this person could go see. And then they'd call the master practitioner. The master practitioner, several of them called us and said, why are you referring that person to me? That person has cancer. That's a physical thing. And so what we started to do was think, well, how can we really help a large number of people by understanding that, if you have a physical issue, it's just content in a sense. It's not different. Your mind and body are the same thing. And so our initial goal was to build a world health community where we'd have a number of people who were comfortable working with those issues, that would know how to approach those issues, that would begin to be like-minded in the sense that they were people that really wanted to help other people. So that's where it all began. And so we really developed this idea of a world health community where people, no matter where they were, would have some common understanding.
Yeah. And want to be part of a community as well.
And want to be part of a community as well.
Forward,
a lot of the exciting thing was we did it in Germany and Denmark and the United States and the UK and Mexico, and since then I've done it in a lot of other places, Brazil. And the Netherlands, what we found was people, NLPers with more advanced skills, tend to start having a lot in common. So, for example, if you were to meet somebody from Brazil who was an NLPer like you, you'd have more in common probably with him or her than you would with your next door neighbor back in the UK.
I call it being in the same library, if not reading the same book.
In the same library, I like that. Yeah.
It's really good. And now, currently, the HCT is being delivered in Holland, Barcelona, and Japan.
Yeah, well, right now we're delivering this one here in San Francisco. It's also, we're looking at Barcelona, Holland. I think we have two scheduled for Holland.
19 and 20, yes.
And the nice thing about the one in Holland is that it's all in English. So if you don't speak the language of the country we're training in, that's a good place to go. Japan, we're doing one in Japan in 2021. I believe we're almost have one set up in Greece. It'll be more of a kind of a residential summer program, so people can tie a holiday in with that, and in Greece, which is lovely. The programs in Holland are all done in this beautiful wooded area, so I think it gives people a chance to connect in a natural environment. So those are ones planned at the moment. Of course, Mexico we do every other year as well.
Okay.